Hello everybody, welcome to another day of Albion Online, and today we're playing without premium at all. So, we're going to go here, we are completely without premium. Showcase it a little bit more once I get to where I need to get to. The art key here. Make it, make it, make it. I'm just going to cloak, but that's fine. Still have my D key. Make it as far as I can. D key here. Keep going. D key right here. Switch this up to what I want to wear. You can see right here, I have no premium. I'm only at 24.5 million. Still have the light color. Somebody literally just came here. I don't know if I can outdamage them. Let's see what it does. Let's touch the chest. With two players here, I'm not going to be able to. So let's focus on the subcategory, guys. The RT here. They already got those ones. We'll be lucky if we do enough damage. We'll see who gets it. They maybe get it. They most likely got it. Who knows? Oh, I got it. It's all about the last mob to the thing, not to the... I've had so many people do that to me. I know, that was a mean thing to do, but... I was there, and then they came, and I was there, so... I don't think it was considered technically stealing, even though it kind of was. Oh, I'm over here. Totally gonna die. Okay, we'll stay right here. They'll take that. We're gonna get life back. W key, E key here. You basically saved me, so that was kind of nice. We'll go fast here. We'll get over to this next spot. W key again here. I just did that without roast pork. I just noticed. Not smart. Eat some roast pork. There you go. Okay, we're that. And we're this. Now I got light color abilities. There we go. Poke, 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 poke. I don't know what I'm saying. Ah. It's been a long couple days. I'm tired. I start singing all weird things. Okay. Did and done. Let's go out. I know this boss gets spawned, but sitting and waiting. I'll put that on. Switch this to... That's perfect. No boss. Okay. I don't know if I even check southeast. Let's go northwest. Let's go this way. there. No bosses, no nothings. So I know I have these bags here. I actually have a stack of 999, these smaller ones. And then I have a bunch more. I will show you guys here once I go check to see if there's bosses here. Now normally what I do when I'm playing this and I'm watching a movie is kind of what I was doing for the past couple days. That's why I didn't really live stream too much. But what I was doing here is I was coming over here and I was just camping out and watching some movies. Oh, this chest just got taken. So you see the chest? What kind of chest is this? Oh, it's gone already. Okay, so 5 minutes. So if you count down from there, if you're wondering, for those that are wondering, when the chest disappears, that's a 5-minute mark. So 45 minutes, the boss should respawn. Just so if you're wondering, if you're looking for a chest and you see a chest and you want to know when to reset a timer. So that boss is definitely gone. This boss could still spawn, but we're not going to stay there. We're going to show you what I've been doing. We'll run to town. Mount up. Today's Friday, isn't it? I think it's Friday. Days fly by fast. I don't have premium, but I do almost have the faction chests unlocked. The first one for the first week. This one. And I do also have Adventure Challenge. Pretty sure the Adventure Challenge one. Yeah, it's almost there too. Now, I would have to buy premium in order to do that. I could afford it right now. 24.5 million. That is what I am holding. Now, I have even more. And the main reason why I have more money, is what I'm saying. I haven't even been doing my farming. Is because if I come over here and I come back to my island, in my island, I've been saving all the items I'm picking up because I'm not selling them until I have premium, because there's more tax and everything like that. So I actually have more money than that. But what I was doing here, and you'll see once I come over here to my bank, is I was taking all the items, and I take the bag of silver. See right here, I have a stack of 999. Okay, so 999, this one, 90 here, and 22 of those. That's what I got without premium. I also got faction points from my 49,000 faction points. Haven't really been trying, just been running around getting chests. Now the other thing that I also have here as well, when I run back to my actual island, and this is why I have all these chests, is I'm waiting to actually get premium. So once these all fill up, then I can buy premium, and then I can throw all this stuff on the market for less tax. So what I mean by this is, you see right here, this island right here, I have a whole bunch of chests. And in these chests are all the items that I've gotten from just playing without premium. These are all stuff I got without premium. So if you look at this, this is right here, 379k, 431k, 412k, and this is 204k. Now, on top of these, actually I don't keep anything tier 2, tier 3 or lower. I also have these. I don't know what that's doing in there. So these are the consumables or stackables, and I've just been stacking all these. So this right here is 483k. All this I got without premium. Just been saving it without premium playing. And just so you know. And so all these items are in here, and this is just what I got. Now also these bags of silver as well. So this is actually closer to, I don't know, I'm just estimating 26, 27, maybe even 28 million. So, and that's just me mindlessly playing while watching a movie or doing whatever I want. Now, the main reason why I'm keeping the bags of silver in my inventory is what we're going to do is we're going to run to Penucha. Well, first we're going to sell off these tiny itty bitty items. We're going to run to Penucha. We're going to keep these bags of silver on me. And we're going to test the theory I have here in group dungeons. Now, a few of these items didn't sell. I can see that right there. We're just going to take those. And then we're going to go here. We're just going to quick sell this stuff. I don't mind. Just sell it off. And then just, I don't know, put it on the market. Hi, kid.
I need a potty.
Oh, you made your own potty. He built his own potty. Alright, I need to buy, or I think I have one in the bank. There's this walkway here that I always forget about, but we're going to go this way. We're going to go buy a tier, not buy, but have a tier 5 map. Do I not have a tier 5 dungeon map? Oh, I got a tier 4. Oh, there's a tier 5 right here. Tier 5. Okay, we'll take that with us. I'm wondering if it can even solo. That would be another question. Can I solo a tier 5 dungeon with a tier 4.3 light color? There's probably a lot of it that I could solo because the light color does pretty good. I actually kind of did want to check the market because it's been going down. The light color staff has definitely been going down because everyone's competing for it. Now it's still 4.37 million. The light color staff is definitely a powerful staff. I like it enough that I'm leveling it up. Light color. Oh, it dropped down to 3 million. Tier 8, is it still in the hundreds? It's still in the hundreds. This one's more affordable though. Tier 7.3. I mean, not necessarily affordable, but look at the damage difference. This right here does 2,312. Kid's telling me his teacher's telling him to do certain things. But yeah. And then this one here does 500, well, 812 and 575. So, but then at tier 8, look at this. This thing does 2,800 magical damage. It's huge. And this one right here does 984. And to get this, literally, it doesn't cost you mana. It just costs you charges. So the ability to just keep spamming it is huge. What I'm wondering though. Hi, kid.
I like you.
I like you too. Oh, that's the energy gun. I was wondering if this had energy. What is this one? No, that's just after dealing damage. Anyways, we got this on us. What we're gonna go find out is those little pools in the group dungeon. Do they have the ability to make the silver more? I'm thinking last time, because I probably checked this before, but if I eat the bags of silver, it doesn't include, because it's only from mob silver, so mob pickup silver. I think it specifically says that. So, anyone feel free to correct me. That's a light color. I think this is at level 52. That's not bad. And then I can level up these other ones with skill books. So, have those in my other house. Then I can read skill books. And then this can do even more damage. Because right now this one does 1,693. Which again, that's huge still. Right? It's a huge amount of damage. I found that this shield one does allow you to live longer. It's almost kind of like a heal slash preventative damage. It's more heat preventative damage than anything. But it stacks with the roast pork as you do damage. So you actually have a decent amount of sustain with the light color staff. The only downside is when you transform into a bird, you lose all that extra protection. And it may not just be losing extra protection. I think it's just when you transform, you actually lose your max hit points. I don't know where it is, but Somewhere in there, while looking at it, and you kind of lose hit points. Enemy decreases enemy damage. Max current health. Really increases your touch speed and speed by 30%. This one actually might be kind of, the rule bender might be kind of neat. So you do the Q key, then you do the W key, your cast speed's a little bit faster, you switch to a bird, you channel the spell, which should be faster, 30% faster, which should technically let you be able to do the sequence a little bit faster. Let's get to where we need to go, and I'll show you the light color staff a little bit more. It's not a staff I can run through this whole dungeon with it by itself. It does have its limitations, but it's definitely a fun staff for damage wise. No bosses.
Daddy,
Yep.
this cannot stand over like that.
Bring it here, let me see.
This can only...
There's a chest there.
No, this only stick back.
Here's the real question. Can I solo it with the light color? Oh, there's a player right there already. And he got the chest. Yes.
That only not... That's only fits not fit. And then not fit.
It just fit. You put it in. What is wrong?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, okay. I don't know either then. They're like Lego-like type of pieces. And he's saying couldn't fit. And then he just put it together himself. Okay, there we go. And then duct. This. Okay. Now these mods I can fight. Most of the mods. That archer one might be a little bit of a problem. But these ones right here I can fight. With the light color staff. Get a little bit more XP. Hit him with this, turn into a bird, zap him. What? I have the wrong guy selected. Switch back, let's group them up. Zap him like this, zap him again. Why didn't that do what I wanted it to do? I need that archer to be closer. If it keeps falling down, then maybe you need to...
Have this small piece?
Yes.
Like I have a small piece.
Bring a small piece and I'll help you attach it, okay? We're waiting for bosses to spawn, if any. And we're practicing light color stuff, because these two mobs are something we should be able to technically solo. Now this one might be problematic as long as the archer doesn't stay with it. In fact, it's definitely going to be problematic, but we'll see what we can do. So we're going to come over, we're going to select the archer, we're going to make sure we hit him with this, go this way, zap him.
He's
Zap him
dead.
again.
He's dead.
I'll help you. Do this. See, the archer keeps running away, which is a problem. Zap. See, when I turned to a bird, it took so much more damage. It's not good to do the bird like that.
Daddy.
And let it kick off. Didn't even take one out.
Dad.
Yes.
Okay, so make see. Keep fall down, down, down.
Okie dokie. So let me do that.
Down. No, I want a tank.
You need more wheels for a tank. Give me another wheel, I'll make a tank. I mean another 3 wheels. Tank needs more than 1 wheel. Alright. go out. Run the other side. If anything, we'll go do a dungeon, and then we can. I think a dungeon we should be able to clear out a decent amount of mobs with just a light color all by itself. In theory. Let's just kick it off. Use it. That's really far away. But okay. Several zones away, let's go run to the dungeon. Yes. Okay, bring the 2 wheels. I'll help you put them on.
Yes, fine, sir. It was close.
Okay, here. Okay, we'll do 2 wheel take, okay?
But that's not a flask. No flask.
Flushing?
Yeah.
There you go. It's okay. It's a tank. You made a good tank. You did the whole thing yourself. All I did was put it on the wheels.
I made a button with 2 buttons. I can do something with it. I can put 2 buttons.
Okay.
It has to look like.
Sorry, I'm not even looking at my screen. I'm watching my kid. I'm just guiding my guy closest as I can.
Oh no, ready.
It is full already?
Why is like why does it move?
You tell me why it's full.
There is like it only needs 1 wheel. It was that.
That's an interesting way to put the wheels on.
Why did it like that?
I don't know. You're the one that put it on, not me.
Try to fall out.
Here's another tip too. If you look at the map, you see this right here. You can tell it's right near a faction outpost because that circle actually gives you a general idea of where it's at. It's kind of in the middle of the map.
It's a fall off.
I know it fell off because you got to use this end right here. It's pretty difficult to put on when you only have so many attaching points, right?
Make 2 buttons. 1, 2.
There's your 2 buttons. Yeah, that's not going to attach very well. You need more connecting points. It's all physics.
But that's all we have.
That's not all we have. We definitely have more pieces.
Oh! We have 2 people left.
I just begged the boss. I guess the points. You know, I'm not really sticking around. Who's here? Alright, leave those guys alone. Let's do this dungeon. In theory, I should get points. I don't know. I didn't do a ton of damage, but it tagged people. Oh, I got 109. That means I'll get points too if they capture this whole zone. There's a player right there. We're gonna leave him alone. I'm waiting for him to move so that I can go into the dungeon without them fully truly noticing. Now the butterflies still are there. Ah. These jumping trees, whatever. Okay. Let's go past this guy real quick. We'll leave 1, 2 archers. Perfect defense. Ish. Not really perfect defense, but should get rid of all these bats. Need to drop those archer crossbowmen off. Should have did that reversely. Okay, now I can switch to the light color staff. Switch to this other one. Got roast pork going. I want to clear out the bats on the other side too.
Daddy,
Yes.
I like you.
I like you too.
I made
Good job.
I'm gonna make nothing else.
I'm going to just change his name to Soloing or Trying to Solo Tier 5 Dungeon with Light Color Tier 4.3 Light Color Staff. See how this all goes. Right? That's what I'm using. 4.3 a Light Color Staff. See how this goes. Whoops. It's gonna turn into the guy. That's fine. Just gotta be careful. Don't float. Okay.
I made the train. Mommy did a party now.
Okay. How do you want me to fix this potty?
There was 2 buttons.
Here's a button. Okay, get another button. One more button right there. Kill it up. Sorry, zapping.
Oh no, it's still going on. Oh no, it's way up. What's going on?
Well, the buttons don't go on very well when you don't have that many points. What's wrong with this?
It's the other menu.
There. It's on. I put it on.
Well, I can now do this.
Yes, you have lots of connecting points now. Look at these guys. Let's see.
They're done now. You're good, Daddy. I'm going to,
I'm sorry I fell off. Yes. You tore it all apart. You can make it again. I'll assist you once you make pieces. Interesting if I can actually get these mobs. That wasn't a good idea. That was a bad idea for me to switch like that. At least I got one of them. Switching to the bird took too much damage. That was a dumb idea. That's the downside of switching to the bird. He takes too much damage. I shouldn't have switched and done that one. The Dawn Bird is great at doing damage, but it's not great at tanking. Very difficult at tanking, actually. Anyways, I think the guys closer together with the shield on. You can do this one first. You can do this. One more zap. And then I won't be able to switch to a Dawn Bird again for the duration of this fight. Maybe. I don't know. I don't have that caster anymore, so maybe I can do one more time. When you want to switch to Dawn Bird is when you actually have a shield on yourself. So you have a shield, switch, zap, switch back. You have that tiny shield that can just take a little bit more damage. Oh, there's a boss. I think we should be able to build. I definitely should be able to solo at least one boss with the Dawn Bird. Come here, archers. It really does. It really does good damage. It's kind of fun. All right. There's a boss there. Okay, that's books.
I get it for order.
Okay. You made food? Is that why you made an order? Is now I know we're now turning into vegetables and carrots and stuff?
Yeah. Yeah.
So there's mobs associated with it.
No, my class made the order.
Oh, okay.
And she didn't want class and she class. So,
That one's not even associated. Let's grab both of them. I want both of them. Come here. Come here, ravens. Come on. Ah. Come on, I at least want to get one of the birds. Come on, come on, come on. No. Difficult to do those mobs. I want to try to solo this boss with just the light color. I mean, I'm only using a 4.3 light color, so yes, it's definitely more difficult. I can do one at a time. I just wanted to do both, but two of these ravens. Let's do one at a time. Oh, I don't have any roast pork going. That's part of my problem. I just ate a roast pork. What is going on? Why am I struggling that much? Okay, now that I have roast pork going.
Give me some.
My kid.
No.
Yes? I see your vegetables in your plate. I don't know, I'm still a bird. Alright, here we go. Boss. Attempt. First boss. Little boss. It probably only has 17,000. Hey, I only 17,000 hit points. Okay. That's not a hard one. Shouldn't be a hard one. I don't know. We'll find out here soon.
Assistant.
It's the assistant one, so you gotta be wary. I'm not doing enough damage.
Assistant.
Not doing enough damage. I didn't get the shield back on me either. Yeah. Not enough damage. Okay, 4.3, not able to solo that boss to do enough damage. At least for that guy. But I'm not fully spec'd out, right? I don't have this high enough level, it's on level 52. I don't have any of these ones higher level either. I'm not maxed out here. It's only level 91. So, I'm sure when I maxed it out more, I'd be able to solo this boss. And I think I probably could still possibly do it. I just need to figure out... What is this? This one applies a shield. Increases resistance. Groups have for damage resistance. By shield and pull the group member. Okay, that's the shield one. Yeah. Can't think of a different one that I would want to do. Let's try it again one more time.
Research material.
I don't like how I can't use my ability right away. I'm always trying to push QT right away and it's not doing what I wanted to do, so. Shouldn't have hit my R key there, but I did. Like a silly person.
Assistant.
We're gonna wait for the dawn, but we're gonna wait for W key to actually get back up, so we're not gonna take too much damage. We'll stay this way, so we don't take too much more.
Assistant.
Get out of that. Okay, W key is up. Get out of that. Zap him again. Got him down a little bit more. My R key should be up soon. Try to push this guy away.
I need an assistant.
I gotta get close enough. We're gonna R key here.
Assistant.
Keep staying. I think we got him actually. Just have to be careful. So we're waiting for the W key from the Dawnbird to be back up. Maybe we don't got him. Maybe we got him. I don't know. Oh, I messed up. I messed up. Ah. Shouldn't have switched to Dawnbird at the time. I was trying to do this on them. So it's doable. It's possible. It just takes practice. Oh, look at that. Got the faction. Alright.
Ah.
Do this again. Just gotta remember that the shield, I have to do the Q key, then do Dawnbird. That's the most important aspect. I gotta make sure the shield always goes off too on me.
I need an assistant.
The R key now. That on them. I didn't get the shield on me because habit.
Assistant.
Ah, I want to push this guy out. Okay, W key here. Shield on myself. Dawnbird.
Assistant.
I don't think I should have did the R key earlier, but it is what it is.
I need an assistant.
Maybe we'll have another R key chance. We'll see. Yes, I do. See where I can do. Still see 6 seconds left on the Dawnbird ability. Gonna make sure shield's on me. Dawnbird. I'm gonna die. Oh, I almost died there. Still got him. 4.3, and I'm not even wearing my main set. So My main set would be this piece and this piece. In all practicality, that's what I should be wearing. But I'm leveling up these other things. You know what? We're just gonna do that. We can use this staff, but we'll use the main set so we actually can maybe get a little bit further through this. Be easier with a main set. Shield myself. Oh, I don't like these crossbowmen at all. Zap. We got the R key, switch to D key on the R key. Shield myself, do more damage. R key again. These crossbowmen. Just got 2 books too. Zap them once. Okay, I'm gonna get at least one of these crossbowmen. Technically, I can go big. Ah, he moved. I'm gonna zap him. I'm gonna zap him again. Okay. Really tough fights with 4.3. And this is a group dungeon. So. More than I want to pull, honestly. Why don't you pull this group first so she patrols that way. Pull him back. Pulling him back. Okay, right here. RTD key. What are you trying to open? Okay. Do you need help?
Yeah.
Give it to me. There you go. It's open.
Okay. What?
Need to regenerate hit points anyways. Now 3 of those mods are going to be difficult with the Dawn. Oh, this is a book 2. It's one of those bigger books. It transforms. So it's not just a book, it transforms into another guy. I'm gonna zap him twice. Here. Just in case we need the key. Zap him twice with the Q key. Oh, no, 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 no. Would have been bad. Yeah, this is a tough. This is tough doing this dungeon with this. This archer and then this curse, this red book. She does a ton of damage. She's not a summoner one. She's kind of like a, what is the name of it? Infestor. She does a ton of dots. I don't know if I can do this pull with just this light color staff. Probably can. Most likely should be able to. In theory. I don't want to take too much damage as a bird. We'll save it for now. R key, D key. I'm trying to get rid of this infestor lady. Okay, Dawnbird, zap him. Hit him again. Zap him one more time. Oh! Okay, I did get one. I knew that was gonna be a fight. I didn't use my other keys, but I should have. Probably could have did the whole thing if I started with going big. F, R, and then D and R again. Probably could have did it. Come here, Archer. That's actually the best time for me to transform into a bird. So when he does that again, we'll transform into a bird. Hit him hard. So transfer to a bird, zap him. I don't like how the Q key's not there right away. I'm always pushing Q and that's why it moves. I just gotta remember, when you transfer into bird, move away, the cooldown and everything. It's just more of a memorization type of thing. R key, D key. What? Another infestor.
I have so much energy. Need them.
Arcade can. I don't know, I'm saving abilities. Just blast through it, do damage. Switch to Dawnbird. What I should do is switch to Dawnbird and just do a regular attack and then do Q key.
Homework could get all the fruits.
Where did the homeworker get all the fruits?
Daddy, no, my homeworker.
What is a homeworker? You mean homework?
You know, my homeworker may get some vegetables for me.
Oh, I have no idea what you're saying.
No, my homeworker get vegetables at school.
Okay. So your homeworker makes vegetables at school.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes any kind of
So are you gonna be a farmer? Another infestor and archer combination. Alright, so this is the one where we gonna go in, we're gonna go big first. I missed the shield on myself. And then you can go R key and we can do D key. I'm gonna get rid of this archer first. It's happened twice, honestly. Oh, what was that? No, it's just 24k. Alright, these are bigger archers because they have armor on them. The other guy was just a smaller one. So these ones you could be a little bit more careful. I don't know if there's any more bosses. Maybe there is. I don't like how these guys are separate. I should technically pull them farther back. Let's shield myself a tiny bit. Take a couple more hits. There you go. Now they're kind of grouped, but they're going to move back because they're that messed up. Big zap. R key, a D key. Ah! Jumping around like this and only having a few abilities makes it very difficult. Yes? You did? Okay. Just trying to get one. Just trying to get one. I'm not gonna get, I may not get one. Okay, I got one. Shield myself. I didn't get him, I didn't get him.
Daddy,
Yes, yes.
that's all I have.
Okay, you need crayons?
Yeah, that's all I have.
Okay, get some crayons and we can color it.
All the water one.
I don't do water paint. You gotta wait till mommy comes home to do water paint.
Where's water paint?
So for those who are just joining, I'm doing
I don't know.
a 4.3 and a tier 5 group dungeon map. So it's technically a tier 5.1 because of the green butterflies on the outside with the light color staff. And it has been a difficult, slow battle. We were able to solo one of the bosses with it though.
We'll be back then.
That is the end? Okay, we'll get some crayons and I'll help you color it.
No, I didn't call.
You left the crayons in the car.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty sure Mommy brought the crayons in. Go find them. I know you know. I know you always misplace where you put things, but I want you to increase your memory and go find them, okay? Daddy could find them, but I want you to find them. Oh, there's a chest. And another boss. Alright. So, here it is. 4.3 light color staff. I'm only level 52 with this. I don't even max out any of these things. This thing's only level 91. And we're soloing a tier 5 group dungeon. Technically a 5.1 because it's a map we bought. We defeated one boss. Here's the second boss. No idea if I can beat him. We're gonna try. Oh, that pull's way too attached to way too many things. We're just gonna try to get rid of these other. We're just gonna try to get rid of these sub mobs first. That's the only goal here. Oh, it just wasted some skills. All right. So all these mobs are associated to it. Those small guys not a big deal, but these archers over here is gonna cause a huge hassle. So I'm gonna get rid of these archers first, and then I can get rid of that. And as you've noticed, I've only been able to take out one archer at a time. So it has been a tough, slow battle. We're only on floor number 1. But is it possible to solo group dungeons with the light color staff 4.3? I would say not effectively. Definitely would want a bigger one. Ah, and I hate how that does that. Okay, RTDT. Mess that up. That's the other thing. When you turn into a bird, your skills are not there right away. I'm always pushing the Q key right away, which is not effective. So I had to do this one, hit regular. Now I can shoot once. We'll switch back. When it's a bird, you do a lot less. You take a lot of damage, so you got to be careful on that. Okay, I got one. Now in theory, I can go big now, take more damage. So I can switch to a bird. I can zap him and we'll save the W key for the other one. Okay, both of those mobs are gone. Boss number 2, white color staff. We're going to rename the stream, and we'll probably create this into regular content saying, can you solo a tier 5 group dungeon without I don't have premium either, by the way. With a light color staff 4.3. Can it be done? Yes. Not effectively. Not at all. Zap him. That thing's down. I don't have enough charges. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. Okay, got rid of all those guys. Now I just have the boss. But the way the boss is not doing a ton of damage, pretty sure it's possible. We're gonna zap him with the big one. Zap him again. Hit him with this. Get out of there. Yeah, he's not doing a ton of damage yet, but he hasn't gone to his raging ability yet. I'm just trying to get close enough to make sure I shield and damage at the same time. Zap him once. And then zap him twice. We'll switch back to this. Now we can do the R key for more damage. And some hit points back. Go on the side of him. Shield up. And go big. I only did half his hit points so far, so that's not a good state. But we did have those extra mobs in there, so it's gonna cloak it. Okay. Try this again. These bosses have been very difficult to do with a 4.3 light color staff. Now the thing that I have to keep remembering, which is when you turn into a dawn bird, you take so much more damage, so you have to have the shield on yourself to be able to do it. Now we're gonna wait for the full hit points, and we're gonna wait for this, because doing this with a 4.3 staff and a tier 5 group dungeon is definitely slower, takes longer. It's a lot harder to do, but it can be done. All right, 5, 4.
Dad,
Yes, kid.
what told me Bob kicked one and Bob and Bob told me and Grandpa told me the window would be broken.
The window's broken? Okay, well, bring your computer over here and watch show with Daddy.
No, it's a wood.
Okay, well, he doesn't want to.
No.
Let's go shield. I mean, not shield, big. We're going big. Okay. So, first rotation is big, right? 2 damage, 2 damage. Zap him. Big zap. Get out of that.
Wait.
Do this one, do this one.
Oh, Daddy.
Okay.
What's that?
That. I shouldn't have did that, but that's okay. Now we can do the R key, do the D key now. And I'm at below 50% hit points. I'm doing a little bit more damage and getting more hit points back. This guy keeps jumping around so much. That's part of the problem. Because I'm trying to shield myself and do damage. And the biggest problem is I won't be able to turn into a Dawn Bird. So I don't. This boss I'm gonna have to attempt again. I messed it up already. We'll go big here. We'll hit him with this. We'll hit him with this. Go to a Dawn Bird. Totally missed that. Yeah. This is a fail. It's gonna take practice with the staff. There's no way I'm gonna be able to do it all the time. I got him down to a decent amount of hit points, but it's doable. It's just difficult. Hi, kid.
I just want to be loud. I don't know what I want.
Where is your sheep?
Here.
Why don't you go look in your bed? It's probably. Did you put him underneath? Okay. All right. Full hit points back up. First thing, go giant. Do damage. Let's try this again. Ah, he always keeps moving, so I don't get to hit him with that. So I can't do the Dawn Bird Ray because it only has 2 charges. So now I have the 4 charges. Now I can do the Dawn Bird. I can zap him. I can zap him again with this. I can move back. I can zap him again. I can go giant now. Ah, put that on me. Zap him with this. Do the R key. Do the D key. I mean, it's constant. This boss's movement causes for problems. I can do a charge on myself, Dawn Bird up, zap him again. Yeah, not even doing enough. Not doing enough damage. You see how he keeps moving and putting traps? Because I need to get close to do shield and damage. That's part of the problem. That boss. This staff. Not effective. Because he can constantly hit me as well. So. Nope. Practice, practice, practice. Ah. Let's do a different rotation and see those traps. Because I have to be right next to him for the Q key to work effectively. In theory, get 2 of these off, which I just did. Go big now. I can do the R key now. Ah, he moved. more Dawnbird for now until I can have more of the cooldowns. Let's bring him back further. Need the Q key to work effectively. My R key's not. Ah! Come on, Arky. Ah. Still cloaked. I've got to time it better. Got to time it better. I mean, what I should do is just skip over this boss instead of doing it with the light color staff. And or switch up the abilities. This one does threat generation, damage. This is max hit points. Increase your auto attack speed and cast speed for 30 by 30% for 5 seconds. The damage reduction, it seems to only be the one that's... Do this one. I know he's gonna jump back, which he did. Come here. Need to be able to do the shield damage together. Do this. Zap him with that. Shield damage together. R key, D key. Or attempting to do other things. Ah, keep hitting the trap. Because my Q key, I have to stand next to him in order for it to be effective. Maybe better to switch abilities in this case. Nope. Nah. Just needed some type of healing or something. Yeah, we're not gonna do it. Can't be done with that one. I mean, it can. Just didn't take more practice. We'll come back to it. Let's just beat this guy. We'll move on. We'll move on to another boss. Come here. See, at least I have an interrupt. That's the one that I didn't see much interrupts with the light color staff or even the ability to interrupt. The bear has interrupts. The golem has interrupts. But without an interrupt, does make the fight tougher. I'm gonna be sad if I can't do it with the staff in my first try. Oh, I don't have any roast pork going. I'm like, what's going on? Yeah, there we go. Roast pork, okay. Okay. That was done. Light color staff. All that for 16,000. It's okay. All learning experience. Learn as we go. Alright, none of these guys are big. So what's going on right now? Okay. That a way down? That is a way down. Skip these guys. Floor number 2. What we're looking for is a silver fountain, so we can see if these bags of silver give us more silver. I'm pretty sure the answer is no, it doesn't. But, why not try, right? Some doggies. Come here, doggies. Come here, Archer. Basically the same replica of the other boss. Except it doesn't throw traps, this guy. Right. Switch to Dawnbird and Zap him. Kill these other dogs. It takes practice. Oh, I got level 53. Oh, I didn't pull the side guys, but it's okay. So this big guy is really slow. Just gonna do this, just gonna move away. Zappy. Zap again. He interrupted me. Well, that's okay. I got all the other guys. Bring him slowly back. R key now. Q key. Keep forgetting my Q key. I have to stand next to them. Didn't mean to get. Again. Right. Theory, I can stay as a Dawnbird right here. I can do zappy zappy right like this. R key now, D key. Another R key, Dawnbird, zap this way, go back. There we go. Like a glass cannon. That's what the Dawnbird is. It's a glass cannon. There's the 2 symbols if anybody who's been watching any other streams. 2 symbols to mark mini boss. R key now. D key. Dawnbird. Zappy zappy. R key again. Actually really not good. Go big. Come on. Get one of them. Get one of them. Did get him. Get one more. Go. Okay, okay. Didn't want to cloak, So that's one nice thing. Going to Dawnburn, you won't cloak. What did you make fall, kid? Just call him son already. Son, don't make him fall. Alright, it's one of these guys with the purple books. So there is no way I'm going to be able to beat a Morgana Archfiend with this staff. Not a chance.
There's no space for me. So like easier. I cannot.
Alright, so here we go, Morgana Archfiend. Go big now. As long as he starts doing skill shots, we'll be okay. Because his regular hit is big. There we go, R key now, D key. There we go. Now it just became easier. He's actually very easy because he kind of stands in one spot. The bosses that move around a lot, those ones are always difficult. But the main reason why the other one wouldn't be able to do this one is because he wouldn't be able to do enough of the initial damage in the beginning. And he still does hit very hard, right? Okay, now. There we go.
There's no
Got him.
space for me, so
Switch back to this. 5 of those books. I mean, that's not bad money.
I don't have space.
What do you mean you don't have space? Here, give me the toilet. Let me fix it.
Didn't know where to tank.
I don't know. You lost it. What did you do to your toilet? There you go.
What? I made the seat.
He did. He ripped the seat off.
There's no tank. That's no the seat that was open.
Alright, well, find the seat. I mean, find the tank. These are your toys. You need to keep track of where you put the tank. Alright, Convert, zappy zappy, zap zap zap. Email DT. Again, Donbird, zap zap. Go back. Big. Okay. Okay. I think these are books. Yeah, these are books. Any more books? See here. Set these guys. Shield.
There's no space for me.
You have. What do you mean there's no space for you? You have a ton of space.
No, I have space. No. That because my friends are eating that's a lot.
All your friends are eating, that's why there's no space?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why you put all your stuffed animals in the food. Yes. All his friends are eating. Oh, it's to find a boss.
I'm not expensive.
I hit the wrong button first, but that's okay.
Daddy,
Yes.
going outside.
Why are you crawling outside? Archie again, do damage. That's not good. They get too much damage there. I was sitting in the fire because I'm a silly person. I want to take out those. I need something to blow my nose. Be right back because I heal hit points. Okay, here we go. I don't know, this pool right here. I got one of these conjurers and cultists. Conjurer is probably actually the one that's doing all the damage. Arcane. There's fire on the ground and everything. Yeah, so much damage. Arcane out. Get rid of the conjurer. Get rid of the cultist. Okay. Come on, cultist, go down. There we go. Now I got this guy, and this guy could technically kite a little bit. Bird. Want to see if I can hit him with this. There we go. Can be done. Just gotta figure out the mechanics. Well, you know, why don't you take your friends and have them eat outside in the living room? And then you have all the space. Your friends are taking too much space eating. Big. See what in the mobs we got. Small mobs, 2 ravens, and a guy with a shield and a mace. Here I should be able to pull this guy. Should be able to pull these guys. Alright, now this guy moves slow and these birds are going to be annoying. Blow my nose again. Alright. Let's try one bird at a time. Oh, we don't have to fight both of them. But too late. Maybe I did. I don't know what happened just there. I only had one bird. And I got 2. fighting the night guy, so I don't take damage like as much. It's literally I'm a paper tank. Okay, again. Try to kill these Raven guys. Move out of the way. Big. He's moving faster, but he's still kind of both. Look at that. Birdie. I'll move out of the way and zap zap. You don't want to get hit as a bird because it's just literally a paper tank. Alright, final boss. Room-ish. Who knows if the final boss, there might be still some more outlying mobs. Pretty sure. Okay, she is maybe doable with this staff. I don't think so. 5,000, 3,000, 35,000 hit points? I don't know. We're going to attempt it. You have enough space now?
No. I mean,
Maybe, I don't think she actually is doable now that I'm thinking about it. We'll see. Just go around her like this. Let's see. Oh, I didn't move out of the way. It's in the middle of the ability. If I can only heal more, that would be amazing. She's gonna do too much damage. Yeah. The abilities keep having this time. That's the downside. I mean, I can do damage to her, but I won't. I have no way of. I have no sustain. I have these. That's it, which is not sustain enough. Not gonna be enough sustain for this boss. Yeah. She does too much damage. With that amount of hit points, not gonna be able to do that with that one. And even this, I have to change this to this one. $35,000 hit points. Yep. Can't do the last boss with the light color. That's the thing when you're soloing group dungeons. You can clear lots of the mobs, but unless you can defeat the boss, all of it becomes pointless, right? Good job.
Now I have to.
I will gut you.
Maybe I can just do this just with 2 abilities.
I will gut you.
When I had the shield, yeah, with just the torch, just the damage alone. Yeah, literally just 2 abilities. I didn't use any of my other abilities. Because this with your regular normal, I didn't dodge that. Like, obviously you do have to move around, right? So if you don't dodge everything, then you can't just do it with 2 abilities. But you can do it with just 2 buttons. Yep. 2-button boss. 32,000. As you can see, group dungeons all that time. Not really. I mean, I was trying to showcase the depth light collar. And when you see right here, we'll go outside, and you'll see this was a group dungeon. I cleared most of the regular mobs with just the light collar, the tier 4.3 light collar. But when it came to the bosses, I had to switch. But this was a group dungeon that I just came out of. So, can you clear most of the mobs? Yes. Can you probably defeat the bosses? Maybe if we switched abilities some, or maybe if I had different armor or something. Maybe, but the light collar really is a glass cannon. Because you just take so much, you take so much damage. You do a lot of damage. Now, obviously, if I had like a 8.3, 8.4 light collar, I probably would have been able to defeat that boss. I really think I would have. But because it's a 4.3 and a tier 5.1 group dungeon, it really becomes super difficult. But if you, for those that are only just joining the stream now, you rewind the stream or we watch the stream, you'll see that I did most of all the regular mobs with just the light color staff. Now there were bosses that I wasn't able to defeat with the light color staff. I still attempted it, but the light color staff 4.3 just did not do enough damage, and I did not have enough sustain, such as heal or anything else, to be able to take on a boss. So, and we did level up once in there, so we're now at level 53. That's the other thing too. My light color staff is not max level. It's a 4.3 non-max level. And then when you find mobs like this, you totally want to fight them. Just put on level gear that I want to level up. So we're just gonna wait the seconds. You see this guy right here? We want to fight him. Get the XP. Even this person right here, the glowy archer. So we're gonna grab the archer. We'll grab this guy right here. Guess who came home, son? Who's that? Mommy came home. Yep. All right. I didn't get a pull of the silver to eat this, so probably have to do another dungeon. But I'm gonna have to wrap this up. Is this associated with another one? I need to find out. It is 1 star already. I can cap it. Sorry, I'm gonna cap this outpost real quick because I'm already here. It does have 1 star already. Oh, but there's someone who's over capping this way. It's okay. We'll cap 1. Do 1.
More time
this
is
one.
fleeting.
Wait. Oh, I don't even have the right skills equipped. It's okay. You can still be done with just 2 abilities. Just takes a little longer as well. At least it's safer with this heal ability, right?
Incendium.
That's where I can do this. Good, thank you.
Incendium. Incendium. Feel the fire's rage. Witness the inferno. Feel the fire's rage. Incendium. Let me enlighten you. Feel the fire's rage.
All right,
Where did
Ty.
this one come from?
Which one?
Back.
I don't know.
爸，
Probably your dad.
这个是你呀？那他就把这里呀。
Bring home a cool bag. Well, many on the stream, anybody have any suggestions of what to do? What they would like to see? I was mainly just doing light color stuff. We'll probably pull out just that section, put it as regular content, say tier 5.1. I just probably went the wrong. No, I went the right way. I'm sorry, please. Trying to myself my support story. Technically, I'm at Pen Uchaf. I should run through Pen Uchaf because I don't have a full inventory. And that's what we should do. BB, how are you? I'm doing good. How about yourself? Sorry I didn't stream for the past 2, maybe 3 days. I was really busy. And then I was taking it easy and I was just watching movies while I was just camping, sitting at bosses and getting it. That's honestly the most way I have do the least amount of effort and have the more fun is I come and I camp chests, bosses here in these static dungeons, and I watch a movie or a TV show. So I watched the new. I mean, I watched it when it first came out. So the new Dune that just came out. It didn't just come out. It came out a while, but they just put it on Netflix, and I saw Dune. I was like, oh, okay, I gotta watch that. And then I somehow got absorbed in some Korean drama, and I was like, oh, okay, I gotta watch this. But normally what I do is I literally turn the movie on and I sit by a chest and I just wait for the boss to spawn.
There.
But how are you doing today, BB?
That's that.
You want Hollow Hollow?
No, I found
Okay, you found Hollow Hollow. Good job. So it's this PBS game, Hollow Hollow. Pretty good. It's getting pretty cold here. Yeah, it's getting cold here too. I already had snow the other week. So we're gonna have to start shoveling snow soon enough for myself. But if it's getting cold, yeah. I mean, the snow didn't stick. It's all up in the mountains right now, but I'm guarantee every time right after Halloween time or during Halloween time, just about right around Halloween, that's when winter hits. I feel like around where I'm at. And depending on where people are in the world, some people it's actually very hot for them right now. So
I want to make it.
I'm from Hawaii, so it's probably getting a tiny bit cold, but nothing compared to even where I'm at now. Yes. Then click on it. Click it. Click. How much does a red boss give? For fame? They give 200,000 fame. Red bosses give a lot of fame as well as a lot of silver, usually depending on what kind of chest they're guarding. Yes, yes, yes. Well, then click it. Click it. Or what was your question, BB, on how much does a red boss give? So the hardest red boss that I ran into that was for me to defeat is on the southwest section of the static dungeon. I actually have a stream with it where I was fighting him. I don't have the bestest recording of it because when I encountered him I didn't. But when I soloed him it took me, I don't know, several tries. I'm going to say between 6 or 8 tries. I also went down once. He was the hardest one that I've encountered so far. All the other ones I could solo basically on the first try. He's basically, when he goes to his tier 3 stage, he does so much damage. So, just something. That's the hardest one I've encountered so far. All the other ones, I mean, I guess when I first started, there was another boss too. It's a red boss. He appears here sometimes too. He's got a big, huge moon-shaped staff at the top. And he summons mobs and he does stuff. When I first encountered that one, and that one took me a few tries too, but it wasn't the hardest. He's now like kind of the easiest one, probably because I know his pattern. So the hardest boss usually is a boss I've never met, and I still have to practice on them to learn all their mechanics. After you learn all the mechanics, the bosses are not really actually that hard. It's just about learning what they do and at what stage and what you need to do to counteract whatever the boss is doing. So, yeah, personally, it really depends on the boss. So for me, the hardest boss currently is a boss that I've only encountered twice now, one by myself and one with a group of other people. And the second time when we were with a group of people, it was easy and I did the most damage to take it. Maybe actually I've encountered him 3 times so far now of recent. But literally it was just in the last month, it was a boss I had not encountered before. And so he was a little bit hard. But honestly, the only bosses that I cannot solo with this build, my main build, this one right here, where this is how I normally go in with the torch, the Spectre hood, Helion jacket, Guardian boots, and the one-handed nature staff with this setup right here. It's the only 2 I can't solo is the Earth Child, sometimes I call it Earth Daughter, and Arthos. Those are the only 2 bosses I can't solo. Every other boss I can solo with this build. Now sometimes I have to come in here and have to change this to this healing ability or maybe this healing ability. But that's the only thing I change out of this build. Everything else stays the same. Now the Undead Cape, I can change as well to a damage dealing tape. The main reason I keep this one is for being able to not go down, because when I'm wearing so much tier 8.3, 8.4 gear, when I go down, that's 200,000 plus a silver. 200,000, 250,000, because I have even more TA gear in my inventory as well. So going down is huge. The other reason why I wear the Undead Cape too as well is when I come in here in these static dungeons and I run and I go to each one of these bosses, it's easier for me to make the run to them. Now these right here, the main reason why I have these pieces right here is because I'm leveling them up. They're not max level, see? This one's only level 88. I'll go back into it. This one's only level 67. This one's level 88. Now the main reason why I'm even leveling up these cloth hoods is for when I do PvP events with groups, my Druid Coil I want to be at a higher item power, and your base 3 items give you 0.2 item power per level. So every 5 levels equals 1 item power. So that's why I leveled up these. But hopefully that answered your question there, BB. I know I went on a tangent and started going in a different direction, but yeah. Normally I can solo most, if not all bosses with my particular setup. I haven't ran into, there's only 2, and I've spent many hours trying to solo Earth Daughter and many hours trying to solo Arthos. And I can't do it in this build. And I've tried other builds too, like using the Druidic Staff, using different type of head, different type of chests. I've used many different type of items, and over here I don't have my Hugan coming on, so and I don't have any roast pork playing, so silly rabbit like I am. I'm gonna go right here. Let's put on our main gear set here. Let's put on this for safekeeping. Let's make sure we're eating roast pork because I don't have any roast pork buff going. Still couldn't get past it. It's okay. Get rid of these guys. Bigger. The nice thing about this nature staff with the E key is it does damage. It's important. Okay. Let me turn that off. Okay. Now this I can do damage. This would be better for this. I don't see any glowy guys, so I can technically do this with this build. Maybe even do it with the light color. I'll think about it. Yeah, it's okay. I want to do this in one shot. What movie genre do you like the most? Oh! Kind of everything. I grew up with, my dad was a huge movie critic, so grew up with, you know, Betamax, VHS, Laserdisc, those type of things. There wasn't a movie that we, like, the day with my dad, we'd go to the theaters and we'd come back after watching 3 movies in a row. So, watched a lot of movies. But I'm gonna say that I like action, I like romance, I like mystery, puzzles. I don't know. There's a lot of different things that I like. But I mean, if you're gonna ask me what are my favorite type of movies, when I was young, Braveheart was one of my favorite movies. Braveheart, Aliens 2, director's cut, with over 50 plus minutes. I can't even remember the exact amount. Maybe it was an hour and a half. Aliens 2 with a director's cut. They don't even showcase it. I know they have these director cuts that come out for Aliens 2, but they don't show the same director's cut that my dad has on Laserdisc. Like the full entire director's cut. There's a whole lot in there and it goes way more in depth. Now those are the movies I liked when I was a kid. In fact, when I was like really young, I wrote a paper on Aliens 2. I wrote like a 5-page essay when somebody asked me my favorite movie. And they were like, Aren't you too young to watch that? Oh, seemed fine to me. Just lots of violence. Anyways, Aliens 2 was what I liked then. And then as I got older, I liked the Drew Barrymore Ever After. That was a good romance one. And then now and today, my favorite drama one would be a Japanese movie called Departures. Now that's obviously the English translation of what it's called, but it's called Depart. Let me actually look it up. This one is really my favorite drama. Yeah, it's called Departures. Made into the Departures in 2008. It literally is about a guy becoming an. I won't spoil the whole thing. A Japanese man becoming an encoffiner, and an encoffiner job is not considered a good job. And then, obviously, this is now considered an old movie, but then I really liked Hacksaw Ridge when it came out. So Hacksaw Ridge was a really, really good one for war movies. Band of Brothers is a TV show that I really liked as well. I like a lot of different movies. I really do. Oh, when I was really young, Little Shop of Horrors and The Princess Bride. If you haven't seen The Princess Bride or Little Shop of Horrors, those are classical good movies, at least for my age. They're older movies for a lot of people, but that was around that time when I was still young and enjoyed them. Or Monty Python and the Holy Grail. I don't know. Really old movies. All worth a watch. But today, I like the new Dune. I thought they were going to ruin the new Dune, but really, I watched it when it came out, and then I watched it again because I liked it and enjoyed it. They did a really good job. In fact, when I watched the new Dune, which now just came out on Netflix, they did. And I never read the books, but from what my father said, who read the book, and other people, they did a very good job, and I even believe they did a good job. My wife even sat through and watched the whole thing, and she doesn't really like American movies, so it was good. It was good. How about you, BB? What kind of genre movies do you like? And I don't even know if Dune is an American movie. Sorry, a movie in English. Let's put it that way. Chance. Switch to this. Switch that. When you switch the abilities, it's lore. I like a lot of genres. Mystery. Oh, mystery, horror, crime, and action. Yes. I guess I did kind of cover a lot of those. Oh, Terminator 2. I forgot to mention Terminator 2. Director's cut. The original director's cut. Not this one where they chopped up and didn't add everything in it. So. But mystery, horror, crime, and action. Crime. Have you ever seen... I mean, I enjoyed White Collar. Kind of didn't watch the whole entire season. I like White Collar. I liked, what's the other one? The one where they had the main actor with Firefly. What is his name? Man. Castle. You ever watch Castle? TV show Castle? And I also really like Fire. I wish they kept doing Firefly. It was basically Western type of cowboys in space, futuristic space. They did a good job. But yeah, if you've never heard, well, it's kind of more Western type mystery type of sci-fi, mystery, horror, crime, White Collar, Castle. I can think of for mystery. Horror. What kind of horror do you like? Comedy horror or actual horror? Oh, another classic one. I know I'm referencing Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. Have you ever seen True Lies by Arnold Schwarzenegger? That one does the mystery slash action. I don't know. I'm missing old movies. You can recommend other newer movies if you like. Since I no longer live with my parents or my dad, I don't get to watch as many movies because there's nobody to go with. So I only can watch what's available now. That's not in theaters. But normally, yeah, we used to go with my dad. We go to movie theaters all the time. When he comes and visits, that's what he wants to do. Let's go to the theater. Okay. Actually, horror. But I only like to watch horror with friends and family. You know that definitely makes it more fun. Some of the older horror movies that still stick with me today that I can't rewatch when I was a kid. Because when I say a kid, I'm literally saying like I watched it when I was like 7, 8 years old, right? So kid, like the original It or Pet Cemetery. These ones didn't scare me so much. Like the Gremlins, I really like Gremlins. That was a good one. As a kid, anyways. You're watching when you're Gremlins when you're a little tiny kid. Or Critters. That's what why was I thinking Gremlins? Critters. Critters is another one too. All old movies. Now these are not horror, but man, you're probably thinking like Exorcist or man, I can't even. Why can't I think of the horror movies off the top of my head right now? It's not a genre that I watch often enough anymore. As I've gotten older, horror movies are not on my top to-do watch list. I've watched a lot of them. They're not on my. I'm gonna watch it this time and I'm gonna rewatch. I was saying movies that I've watched more than 2 or 3 times. Here, unplug your computer. There you go. And yeah, horror movies are more fun to watch with people. You get to see their reaction. I think that's the thrill of watching a horror movie, right? You watching your friend or your spouse and you're sitting next to them and you're watching them, they're like, or they jump or they hold or grab your hand and squeeze it really hard. Yeah, it's just the reaction from other people. It's kind of neat. Oh, I know one that was actually mind-boggling. It's this Netflix one. It came out. It's called Platform. I think it's called Platform. Or I mean, Squid Games was kind of neat too. It wasn't really horror. It was more of a mind teaser. But anyways, Platform. Is that what it's called? Oh, it's called The Platform. 2019. Came out in 2019. That was definitely a mind-boggling show. I watched it and it didn't scare me or anything. It was just it got me thinking all the different things they could have did or what could have been done or how it could have been done. So it didn't keep me up because it was technically scary for me, but it was more of a thought process of okay, well, how did they make it in a realistic terms? Anyways, I'm not gonna spoil the movie, but there's so many there were so many mind-boggling things with it that I was like, okay, but what if they did this or what if they did that? So I stayed up that night just thinking of all the different theories of what they could do. It was definitely a mind-boggling one. I guess I still do watch a lot of movies nowadays. I just haven't really watched too many things recently. I haven't found anything that piqued my interest in modern day too much. Well, maybe I do. I still do watch it, but it's not memorable enough for me. What else did I really like? Oh, Jack Reacher with Tom Cruise. Jack Reacher's a good one. Now I know they brought a TV series for Jack Reacher too, but eh, it was still good. It was worth a watch. but it wasn't Tom Cruise. And the Jack Reacher in the TV show is like this huge, muscular football player compared to Tom Cruise, who's this small, tiny, itty bitty man with a lot of intelligence. Anyways, I don't know the whole story of what Jack Reacher is really supposed to be, but I'm guessing it's supposed to be the TV series one. Oh, I did like House as well. Dr. House. That's a good one too. I don't know what I'm doing over here mindlessly fighting. My mom really liked the Wheel of Time. I don't know. That was not bad. The Terminal was good. I enjoyed The Terminal with Tom Hanks. In fact, I've enjoyed a lot of Tom Hanks movies. He's played a lot of different parts, and he's done really well in them. I liked his Greyhound. I liked The Terminal. I liked how Saving Private Ryan, and even I can't even think the older ones. Or he's the jail keeper. Why can't I think of it? Road to Perdition with Tom Hanks is good too. And then why can't I think of it? Can't think of the name. But if you're looking for any like foreign movie type of TV shows, because I know I've listed a bunch of other ones. One of them that I've liked with more modern day, it's on Amazon Prime. It's called You Are My Glory. It's more of a love romance story one, but it really they did it well for an Asian type of TV show. They really portray from basically mid-adult to adult to being married and such like that. But they did a good job. I liked it a lot. I liked it so much. I only just watched it maybe this year, and I've already watched the whole thing at least twice, maybe 3 times. I rewatched certain episodes specifically, just because I liked it so much. Oh well, there's no bosses spawning, but BB, thanks for chatting. Thanks for sticking around. I know I haven't been streaming my Albion Online content as often as I should have. Do you understand Chinese or read subtitles? I read subtitles. I watch a lot of all different foreign things, like any type of language. I used to watch a lot of German shows. I used to watch a lot of Korean. I'm just saying wherever I've been watching most recently. Arabic, it doesn't matter. Any language I'll listen to, but I normally have to read subtitles. I understand some parts of some languages here and there, but most of the time I'm reading subtitles. And I think the language I probably understand the most, of most of the words, would be Korean, Chinese, and Japanese. And then I understand a decent amount of German. But I mean, I wouldn't be able to repeat anything that they say. I just understand a decent amount of the words that are said. And then probably Russian too. I've been watching a lot of Russian shows as well. Oh, V for Vendetta. That was a good. That's an old one, but V for Vendetta is really done good too. Which makes me bring back that I can't remember the actor's name. I'm so bad. I watch movies, but I never remember the actors' names. And then the Born Identities were all good. Those were all good too. I'm just trying to think of all these different type of movies. There's so many. There's a lot of good movies out there. Oh, I know one that still sticks with mind recently. The Accountant. If you haven't seen The Accountant, that's worth a watch. But maybe because it just resonates with me because of growing up with a lot of different autistic people in my life. friends, family, and all the different things where, yeah, the accountant was done well. I hope they make a number 2. And then it takes me to animated type of stuff. What was it? What is it called? Alita Battle Angel. I wish that one actually got more. I wish that one got more people to watch. I know it came back in 2019, but Alita Battle Angel, sci-fi, animated, kind of similar to same graphics like Avatar. Not same graphics, but similar, right? All fully animated, but live action together mixed in. I hope they make a number 2 of that one as well. And then one that's really old, because I'm a big Final Fantasy fan as well. Final Fantasy Advent Children. And I didn't even know that they made a director's cut of it. I only just recently saw the director's cut of Final Fantasy VII Advent Children. And I was impressed. I only had the original when it was released. I didn't know there was a director's cut. I was like, oh, it's better than I thought. Now, obviously, the graphics compared to today, compared to then, they could do a better job. But back then, 2005, when I first saw Advent Children come out, I was like, whoa, this is top of line graphics, right? 2005, when it first came out. Oh well, I probably have to wrap it up here. But BB, thank you for sticking around. Thank you for chatting. I didn't see any bosses spawn. So, anyways, I'm gonna wrap it up here. Thanks so much for chatting. If you enjoy this content, please feel free to smash the like button. Helps me out a ton. Helps push out this content to other people. Bring awareness. Bring them in to be able to see and watch it. If you like, please feel free to leave me a comment down below. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. Especially what you don't like so that I can improve and make better content. If you have not already, please feel free to subscribe. If you don't want to subscribe, that's okay as well. Come back once a week, once a month. Check out what content I have. And or come back daily because I have been streaming daily, except for the past 2 days because I was a little busy. But thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all for supporting me. And you all have a wonderful rest of your day.